Once on a time, place far away, where the grass is green and the sky is blue, that lucky old son ain't got nothing to do but roll around heaven all day. In this place, there were these great, powerful eagles. The male eagle stretches wings and soar high above the countryside, over the tops of the trees, perch themselves on a rocky mountain, looking over the valley. The female eagle would pick up a twig, carry it between her beak, flap her wings, dancing that seductive dance. She'd soar high up. All the male eagles be watching that female eagle as she danced her seductive dance, and then she'd drop the twig. The male eagle would leave their perch, fly down to catch that twig before it hit the ground, balancing it there, right between the small of their back, between the point where their wings would meet, thus demonstrating to the female eagle that when the time comes, I will catch that baby. You see, it is the mother eagle that someday very soon, she will push her baby eagles out of the nest so that they can learn to fly. But should they not be ready to fly, their father better be right there to catch them babies. Would we were that way. But then one day the men in the boats came. They captured the eagle. They threw her into the belly of the ship. The mother eagle laid her eggs there in the belly of the ship, in the belly of this beast, and that ship sailed across rough and treacherous waters. Time passed, and soon the little egg began to shake, shudder, tremble. The shell broke. Little tiny beak poked through that shell. The mother eagle had not used her wings. The mother eagle, no room to fly about. The mother eagle was sick, and looking into the eyes of her baby, she said, always believe in yourself. Try your best to try your best. Then she slept. She slept the sleep that seldom ceases. The first mate, he ran up to the captain. Captain, there's a little tiny eagle in the belly of the ship. What should I do with him? The captain, looking at the first mate, a second egg began to shake and tremble. The shell broke. Out came another little tiny eagle, and a third egg began to tremble and shake. It broke, and out came a little tiny eagle. The captain told the first mate, you take them eagles, put them in the chicken bin. That way, when they grow up, they'll think that they are chickens. He laughed, an evil laugh. The ship sailed, and as it landed on shore, they took those little tiny eagles and they sold them to the chicken farmer. When they sold them to the chicken farmer put them in the chicken bin. When they were in the chicken bin, the first thing those chickens said to those eagles, y'all some ugly chickens. Look at you. You got them big beaks, them brown feathers, them big feet. And what are those? Wings? What you need wings for? Chickens can't fly. Y'all can't fly. Y'all just some ugly chickens. And they laughed at them and they ridiculed them. The little tiny eagles began to believe that they were indeed ugly chickens. They walked around with their heads hung down. They dragged their little tiny feet. They wouldn't barely eat. Time passed. The men in the boats, they went back to that beautiful land where the grass is green and the sky is blue. Where their lucky old sons got nothing to do but roll around heaven all day. They captured the great mighty proud eagle. They clipped his wings and they threw him into the belly of the ship. The ship sailed across those rough and treacherous waters. As fate would have it, that ship landed on shore. They sold that great eagle to the same farm where the little tiny eagles who thought that they were chickens were. The great eagle saw those little tiny eagles, said, "Come, my brothers, come, my sister, spread your wings, fly away. You are part of a great and proud race. You are meant to soar high above the tops of the trees. Right next to that lucky old sun that's got nothing to do. Spread your wings and fly away." Is you talking to us? Huh? Don't say nothing about rain. Don't say nothing about flies. We just ugly chickens. Look over there, they're the roosters. Be quiet, because the rooster, they gonna get us, they gonna get you. Shh, be quiet. The great eagle had never heard anything like that before. He looked at those little tiny eagles who were thinking that they were chickens. The little tiny girl eagle began to run. She felt something inside and didn't know what it was. She just started to run. She had never run before, but she began to run, and she ran as fast as she could. She ran real fast. And then she began to try to flap her wings. She never flapped her wings before, but she ran real fast, and she flapped so hard, she got up off the ground just a little bitty ways before she tumbled down in the dirt. Those chickens came right on. "Ha, ha, ha, ha. Told you you was dumb. Told you you was ugly. Told you couldn't fly. Now you're dirty. Dumb, ugly, dirty. Dumb, ugly, dirty." Laughed at her. They ridiculed her. That's when the miracle occurred. She stood up out of the dirt, brushed off her little tiny shoulders. She remembered what her mama said. Always try your best. She began to run again. The great eagle saw her try. She ran fast. The great eagle, he spread out his wings and pumped them against the air. He rose up off the ground just high enough to go to the fence. She saw what he did. She flapped her wings, coordinated her rhythm. She ran fast and flapped hard. She rose up to the fence and continued up to the tree. Her little brother saw her in the air. He didn't even have to run. He just jumped. He just took off like a rocket ship. "I can fly! I can fly! I can fly!" He was just soaring around the farmyard. He doesn't eat a whole bunch of corn. He remembered what the roosters had done to him. He flew right over there by the rooster. "Call me ugly!" There was a third little tiny eagle who thought he was a chicken. The great eagle said, "Come, brother, come. Spread your wings and fly away. I want you." You're scared. You never seen anybody fly before. You think if you get up there, you might fall down. I'm the great eagle. If you fall, I will catch you. Come on, spread your wings, fly. I don't want to. Listen, you just think you can't. I'm telling you this, if you don't try, you never will. Come on, spread your wings, fly away. I don't want to. The great eagle said, if you don't want to, if you don't want to try, there is nothing that I or anyone else can do to help you. Great eagle spread his wings, pumped them against the air, and he rose up off that farmyard. The little tiny girl eagle, she ran like she ran before. She ran hard and spread her wings and pumped her wings and pumped her wings. She rose up right behind the great eagle, and that boy, once again, yeah! One of these mornings, I'm gonna wake up and fly away home. I'm gonna fly away, fly. Something inside him wouldn't let him leave his little brother. He turned his wings. He soared back down to the ground and reached out his talons. He grabbed his brother right there by the chest. He flapped his wings, flapped his wings. He heaved his brother up into the air. He said, you You flap your wings. You learn to fly or die trying. Tumbling, fumbling, bumbling, stumbling, coming down to the ground when that little eagle stuck out his wings and began to fly. One of these mornings, I'm gonna wake up and fly away home, spread my wings and fly away home. Right there, the great eagle, the sister, that brother who knew he was a rocket ship, and if they